Second game against the Brooklyn Nets.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from LEBRON on the sideline.
Missing a valued contributor, that could be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
So with James on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. Malik Beasley out there with LeBron James. Then it's James. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's LeBron in at the power forward position. And for the Nets, Thomas on the wing. He's joined by Porter. Then there's Demon. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Clowney in at power forward. James, good. James has got the opening basket of the game for the Cavs. He's with it. Claxton's there. Buries the long-range jumper. LeBron's got his second basket of the night.
I like how fast Bron makes decisions, reading the defense ahead of time, rising and shooting with confidence.
Claxton the pass to Thomas. James in the post. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
James gets the bucket. 18 feet out. Claxton no good.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
James in the post. Claxton covering. Launches a three. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Hayes. James has got 9.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Pass to Thomas. And stolen by LeBron. Here's LeBron. Good, and the assist goes to James. He's got 11.
These good looks.
And stolen by LeBron. And James throws it down hard.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. RJ, what's your opinion?
Well, it's not just his rim protection, but he can pop out and affect shots in the mid-range. He guards multiple positions well.
LeBron against Porter. LeBron sets the screen for LeBron. And the dunk by James.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Dealing Dorian Finney-Smith to the Lakers, Dennis Schroeder to the Golden State Warriors. Brooklyn got back a bunch of second-round picks. Smart moves as they continue to build.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Now here's James. LeBron galloping to the rack. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. At over 40 years old, Richard, the way LeBron James is still able to impact the game is absolutely incredible. Fires from the line. Up again. Payne kicks to LeBron. And James throws it down hard.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Puts it up from 17. That one goes in. And so James will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. Payne's shot is good.
The selfless attitude of James. When someone on his team has a clean look, he feeds them.
RJ, one defensive stat that teams are tracking these days, deflections. Why do you think that's so important to them? They could use a bucket. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And James throws it down hard.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
In, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor and looking for more.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm. They knew they'd be criticized and acknowledged they need to be tougher mentally.
Good on the bucket. LeBron's got 23.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
See what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this.
From deep, Thomas. That shot misses. Cleveland's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And James throws it down.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Dave to end the run. And James pulls it down. James has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And he uses the glass on the layup. LeBron's got 10 points in the quarter.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
13 feet away. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. LeBron's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Takes it inside. Up and in on the layup. LeBron's got 27.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pawnee up in the forward spots. Guard spots filled by Demon and Thomas. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's the group for Jordy Fernandez as we begin the second half.
Concentration off the charts. A chance for LeBron James to add one more.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. It's deflected. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. The putback, James on the follow.
Checking in at about 24 points per. 3 assists and 3 rebounds. When you have a shooter like him off the bench, it makes scoring so much easier for the bench.
Guys like that can really stretch your weapons offensively.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Shot to stop the run. Good D by LeBron.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to. Nice finish.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Deflects the pass, and now James pushing it up. No one back to stop him, and James throws it down.
Still moving down the floor like a freight train. LeBron remains a force on the break.
It's tipped.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And James throws it down.
Look, getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like, once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that dunk.
Here's Demon. No good on the 3.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. You know, Greg, you could argue. Clock at 2. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And here is James. 8 points for him. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. James has got 10 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Back to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Thomas against LeBron. Oh, look out!
Goodness.
Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
Boom, he jams it straight down. Richard, Cam Thomas has been criticized for his shot selection at times, but the guy can flat out score.
Oh, he's a walking bucket. And to his credit, he works on taking these difficult shots because he knows that is a valuable skill in this league.
There's the pick. LeBron drives in. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
On the wing, Melton. Pass to Martin. Martin with the screen for James. And that one, good. LeBron's got 14 points. Johnson for 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. James has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And James throws it down. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Jones with the screen on Porter. And LeBron throws it down.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career. First of all, to hear you, Kevin Harlan, say that blows my mind. But I think Draymond Green, CJ McCollum, there's some very, very good players out there that are way more experienced in the media coming out than I was.
James looking around. And he banks in the layup. LeBron's got 24 points.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
Here's Demon, and Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender, long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
James in the post. Porter's there, and that one's good. James.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that? Two more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LeBron.
Steals are almost a forgotten stat. We don't talk about them a ton, but he's been huge in that category.
Comes up empty from 19 feet out. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
LeBron, you've accomplished so much in this league. How have you been able to sustain it for so long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations, and for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humble.
Well, you're a sponge for knowledge, and you have a great work ethic, and it's been fun to watch. Thanks, LeBron.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And now we present the player of the game, LeBron James.